Welcome everyone to a Chaos Count showdown with DBD CptMorgan taking on Randommnix. So for the vampire counts today, in the front we are going to have the Lord choice here with Manfred von Carstein. Here on a Black Dragon we are going to be having the Master of the Black Arts, as well as Raise the Dead, Gate of Nagash, Invocation of Nehek, Spirit Leech, as well as those Pestilent Breaths, Sword of Unholy Power, Hunger, Life Leeching, and the Curse of Undeath. So for the main battle line, 5 units of the cheap zombies, supported here by the triple skeleton spearmen, and for the mass we are going to have the double crypt horrors. In the middle, for the main piece, we are going to be having the Claw of Nagash. The Mortis engine here today will have the Reliquary of Binding, the Blasphemous Tome, the Reliquary of Corruption, Chilling Aura, and of course that magic resistance with regeneration. In the back here, we are going to have the Necromancer. He's going to be on a Corpse Guard here with the Forbidden Rod, Scroll of Shielding, Master of the Dead, Unholy Lordstone, and the Vigor Mortis. And for the last 2 units, we are going to have the very expensive Double Blood Knights, 1.7k a pop here for the anti-large, 79 charge, as well as 110 armor with Frenzy and the Flag of the Blood Keep. So pretty strong there on the melee stats as well. This is going to be a strong unit indeed. So for the Chaos, double of the Chaos Marauder Great Weapons, pretty cheap there for good AP, supported by the Chaos Warrior Great Weapons. Triple here of the Chosen Halberds. They are super strong here at 120 armor, brilliant melee stats, 57 melee defense for anti-large and armor piercing as well. On top of that, just makes them very strong indeed. Double Chaos Giant, 600 armor piercing weapon strength, is really going to punch hard here up against the VC. And Archaon the Ever Chosen, here with Stand or Die, Burning Head, Flaming Sword of Ruin, and Kindle Flame, with the double supporting heroes here in the back, just coming in with Mark of Khorne, which is essentially here going to be Frenzy for about 80 gold. So a pretty good strong foot call here with the double heroes. Should be interesting to see how well Archaon can get on. But here, of course, we do have Gaze of Nagash and Spirit Leech, so Manfred von Carstein, a pretty good sniper indeed. And it's like here, that is going to be the immediate target. Of course, Archaon can't heal, and there's no way to protect himself against Spirit Leech casting. Now, Gaze of Nagash can certainly do some big work as well. He's not exactly a huge target, but he's not tiny either. Now, he does have a silver shield, but I don't think that's really going to help him here, maybe against Gaze of Nagash from behind. But that's certainly going to see what time has to say about it. So we are going to move forward. Might get a breath attack here. So it looks like it is going to be a breath attack. Breath attack goes down. Some damage there, and also a bit of overcast damage as well. Overcast Burning Head going through the middle. That is going to catch some of the zombies, but it's not going to do too much up against Crypt Horrors. Now, they do have a fire weakness, but of course, they're, when you do come to the big monstrous infantry, Burning Head really doesn't do much. Probably would have been better if we went down the line here with the zombies. Looks like that was a Gaze of Nagash going down as well with another Spirit Leech. This is so much good work here coming in from Manfred. And if you're Tick Perfect, you can pretty much do a Spirit Leech every 45 seconds, which can be just so goddamn scary here. So it looks like Archaon here is going to be going down to 2.6k. He's going to be super weak here. He does have the double Chaos Giant support nearby, as well as the Exalted Heroes. But of course, if we do lose Archaon, it's going to be pretty dangerous here throughout the rest of the battle. Chaos Warrior Great Weapons do fight here now. Crypt Horrors are in. Now we're also going to be moving in here with the nice Chosen Halberds. Chosen Halberds are going to do some great work. And it's like the Flaming Sword of Ruin Overcast here. Extended effect duration. So it's going to be a long duration of time here that we get this buff. And that fire and also magic damage is going to be so good here up against the Crypt Horrors. In the middle, though, it's like we are going to be getting Blood Knights charging down up against the Exalted Hero. Standard Eye getting popped here by Archaon. It's like we are going to be in combat up against Manfred von Carstein. Another Spirit Leech going down yet again here on top of Archaon the Ever Chosen. And he's going to be going down to 1,400 health on foot. All down to 1,000 health. He's looking seriously low at this moment. Down to 900 health. Oh my god, he could drop at any moment here. Now, he is going to try and run here into the mass with the Chaos Giants. And the Halberds here should certainly support him from kind of any sort of sniper ability here from Manfred. Spirit Leech and Gaze of Nagash, though, could certainly finish off the pocket and ruin the day here for the Chaos if we're not careful. In the middle here, so the Chaos Giant is going to be walloping here on top of the Claw of Nagash. Scroll of Shielding going down. Breath Attack is in the middle. Breath Attack does hit a lot of the Chosen Halberds. It looks like we don't quite kill Archaon. Archaon is going to be there in the middle. He's going to be down to 660 health. He's got to be careful. The Reliquary of Binding, especially the Reliquary of Corruption here, actually, is something you do have to be careful of. That could kill Archaon if he is sustaining combat here alongside the Claw of Nagash. Now, we can see the Chaos Giant did get a bit of a Gaze of Nagash from behind there, up from Manfred von Carstein, up to 8 kills so far. Necromancer in the back, he's going to be stroking that Forbidden Rod, giving even more mana. It's going to be so much mana here for Manfred. He's going to have the Master of the Black Arts, as well as his item. Also coming in here with the Forbidden Rod. That's going to be so much mana, I'm not even sure what I would do with it. But in the middle here, we do have the Skeleton Spitmen. They're going to be fighting here. And it looks like, there we go, we do go down. Archaon has fallen here, so there's going to be no more Burning Heads. There's going to be no more Flaming Swords of Ruin. And it's going to be looking pretty bleak here, coming in from the Chaos. Now, none of this is pretty Vampire Count favoured. But here at the moment, going pretty well so far. We are going to be seeing here the Chaos Warrior Great Weapons thumping pretty hard up against the Blood Knights. Overcast Invocation going down on all the Blood Knights. But now we're going to be moving in with the Chaos Giant and some Chosen Halberds. Great attack animations coming out of the Dragon here from Manfred von Carstein. He should be able to get away. But look at the butchery coming down on the Claw of Nagash. Down to 760 HP. It is going to be getting away. Of course, their leadership is going to be one. It does stabilize, but for how long is the question. In the back, the Necromancer is still going to be chilling, still going to be cackling, still going to be stroking that dirty rod of his. In the middle, we are going to be having the Chaos Mortar Great Weapons fighting up against zombies, retreating other Blood Knights, maybe coming with some more cycle charging. A little bit far away here. Looks like, oh, no, looks like maybe they could challenge the Marauder Great Weapons over there on the right. But here in the middle, zombies going to be trying to help pin it up against the Chaos Giant. Maybe try and get some splash damage on the zombies rather than the more important units. Skeleton Spearmen can certainly do some work up against the Giants. Of course, they only have 30 armor, so you're not really too worried about armor piercing. Breath attack straight down low here on the Chaos Giant. I'm not too sure how much damage that really did do, but it looks like here the Chaos Giant is going to kind of shrug that off and keep moving. In the middle of the Claw of Nagash, going to be fighting here up against the Exalted Hero. And it's like full leadership down to 680 health. Got to be careful, that's a lot of healing. That's going to be Invocation in the heck, getting some good regeneration that is certainly needed. Chaos Warrior Great Weapons is going to be in kind of pursuit, but of course that negative 35% speed is going to allow them not to catch. In the middle here, looks like we have Manfred von Carstein, Master of the Black Arts, has been popped, but we do have the Chaos Giant nice and close by. Good AP as well from the Chaos Warriors. There's only 70 armor here for Manfred von Carstein. In the middle, looks like the Exalted Heroes and the double Chaos Warrior, the Chosen here, should be able to move over to the left and give a little bit more support here. Maybe put some pressure on the Necromancer. Forbidden Rod is actually going to be super strong here in the late stage, just giving more and more and more mana here to Manfred von Carstein. And this Claw of Nagash, if this thing can keep attacking, it's certainly going to start butchering the main core here of the Triple Chosen. In the middle, we are going to be having zombies. A nice summon there in the middle just to kind of pin in and hold the Chosen from getting on top of the Claw of Nagash. And that there, unfortunately, was a micro mistake. And that is going to be a huge smash. And the Claw of Nagash does drop. Great stuff there coming in from the DBD Legend. So it looks like Manfred is going to be ready. One breath attack, I think, still left. Mana should be very plentiful here. So maybe some Gazes of Nagash, a Spirit Leech perhaps coming on the Chaos Giants, or maybe even just pushing down on the Chosen could be quite nice. So Manfred does move in. So it's a nice good cycle charge there into the backside of the Chosen. Might be able to kill a couple of models, but doesn't really want to overstay his welcome too much. He'll certainly take a bit of a beating here from the Chosen Halberds. They're going to be fighting alongside zombies. Looks like we have two zombies, another skeletons, and the double Blood Knights here. Going to be kind of cycle charging through to the Chaos Giant. He'll certainly kill a couple of models in 1 or 2 hits for sure. That splash damage is so huge there from the Chaos Giant. It looks like here Manfred is going to be taking damage, but not too much. With Hunger, he will regen quite a bit. And this is what I really like here coming in from the DBD Legend. We are going to be having all of the units coming together and staying as a nice tight core. That is super important. That's going to make it really difficult for Manfred and also here the Blood Knights with more mobility to get around the battlefield and pick off units. Now you can see there is one here that's a little bit vulnerable in behind. And there we go. That's a really nice pick coming in from Randommnix. He's going to be charging in and taking on the nice great weapons. He is going to break them. They do actually shatter. That's a really nice juicy pick there. In the middle, we do get a return, and it's going to be another pick-off here, I think. It's going to be a gorgeous charge on the flank. That should be enough to break, I would have thought. Looks like the Chaos Marauders might be going off the battlefield here. They do stabilize. So they might be able to get... Oh, no, there we go. They do break. We did actually get the reinforcements coming in the direction, but it's like we weren't able to kind of help in enough time. So, coming in, looks like we have the Necromancer. It looks like he still has some more abilities here to pop. And a lot of health here to use that Forbidden Rod for sure. Chaos Giant gets a little bit overextended. Looks like he's going to get caught there by Manfred and kind of charge from both sides from the Blood Knights. And there we go. The Chaos Giant is going to be like 1,000 health for him. And it's going to be 22 leadership. He's going to be holding strong, but Manfred is getting his bread buttered here in the middle. 2,300 health for him. And it looks like here the Blood Knight's not going to be looking too strong either. Maybe an overcast Invocation of Neheg could be utilized. As we do see here, the Forbidden Rod is getting activated. Chaos Giant is going to be holding 873, negative 21 leadership. I think, oh my god, he stabilizes. I don't know how he stabilized there, but it looks like he is going to be stabilizing. Probably there just due to the encourage of the Exalted Heroes. Returning are the Chaos Marauder Great Weapons. It looks like they did break and return. What absolute champions here of Chaos. certainly here wanted to becoming chosen for sure. Now, a little bit of a mistake here. The slow Necromancer is now going to be getting oh, look at the steel chair coming through here for the Chaos Giant. He is going to be slamming and buttering all over the Necromancer. That rod is getting well and truly removed here from his hands. But we can see in the back, running away, Manfred here. He is going to be regenning, but not too much there in combat. Chaos Giant, he's seriously trying hard to snipe this Chaos Giant. He does break. That's some great work there from Randommnix. But we do have the Exalted Hero nice and close. He's going to be a little bit on his own as well. There's kind of no support from the Chosen Halberd. They are going to be moving through. They're not super fast there. They're going to be having about 30 speed. Exalted Hero could do some good hits on Manfred. He does have 68 melee attack. He can certainly do well there up against 46 melee defense. We can see here the Necromancer is going to be crumbling over here in the back. Nice chase coming in from the Chaos. A summon here of the zombies just to keep the Chosen busy. That's going to keep them exhausted, stop them from kind of getting back their vigor and fighting to their best potential. Raid charges coming in for the Blood Knights, and this is a super close game. Balance of power is going to be going into the Chaos favor, I think, because we are losing the Necromancer. He's going to be holding quite a lot of value. That is going to shift so heavily on balance of power. Necromancer does fall. We're going to die there, and that's going to be army losses. GG's and well played. Brilliant stuff here coming in from the double Chaos Giants. Phenomenal stuff. Chaos Giants at 79 kills, 75 as well, doing so much damage value. I reckon they're going to be somewhere in the region of probably 1,500 damage value to maybe somewhere about 3,000. I think they performed super well. So 2,200 and yeah, 3,150. They are so good in this matchup. And for vampire counts, they really struggle to deal with large, big, heavily armored entities. Now, luckily, these aren't too heavily armored, so Skeleton Spearmen can certainly do some good work. And here, of course, if you do come in with the Claw to Gash, you can keep them healing. And, you know, it'd be quite nice here to maybe have a couple more Spearmen. But, of course, you do need Crypt Horrors as well to come in with a bit of mass, kind of pin in, you know, maybe pin in Archeon on top of his horse, etc. You know, it can be very nice indeed. But 270 there. We've got 980 and 280 from the Exalted Heroes. We have 200 and 400 there from the Chaos Marauders with the Great Weapons, and 540 for the Chaos Warriors. 1,700, 2,300, and 2,000 damage value for the Chosen Halberds with 220 kills, 215, and 177. Not too many answers here to the Chosen Halberds. Of course, Graveguard Great Weapons certainly can do some good work, but the Claw and Gash, of course, was getting invested in there, and it can do very, very well indeed. For 1,576, though, not too sure, not too sure. But yeah, very nice stuff indeed, and of course the Chaos Giants coming in huge. They absolutely busted the bread there of Manfred von Carstein on the Black Dragon, just absolutely destroying him, putting the hurting as well on the Necromancer. Only 21 value for him, but of course coming in with all of those spells as well as the healing and the Forbidden Rod, giving extra mana here to Manfred, so we get all the Spirit Leeches off early doors, coming in as well there with the Gazers and the Gash, the Breath attacks, just destroying Archeon within the first 3 minutes was super, super powerful. But zombies here coming at 63, 35, 27, 140, and 96. Spearmen 240, 86, and 380. So still even then, when fighting up against a lightly armored Chaos Giant, still not kind of not really finding their groove, which is a bit of a shame. But we can see there 1,150 there for the Blood Knights, with 1,180 for the second unit, 190 and 172 for the Crypt Horrors. Certainly need infantry support. Monsters infantry really suffers if it's on its own, and I seem to remember only one zombie in support here of the Crypt Horrors, which can be quite difficult. I think actually fighting these with units of like Skeleton Warriors can be quite nice, like overcasting the Raise the Dead summon, getting like skeleton summons there in the front, making this a little bit more tanky, so that the Crypt Horrors can certainly get that AP punch, not take too much damage in return, can be very powerful. And then when supported by the Claw and the Gash, yeah, amazing. But yeah, this is a really nice build, nice try, but a super awesome game. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, please smash that like button. I'd really appreciate it. Drop a comment down below about what you thought. I'd love to know all your opinions and ways you can improve these builds perhaps. But other than that, if you haven't already, do feel free to subscribe. I'm super close to 1,000. I'd really appreciate it if you could help me out. And other than that, check out that description for all my other social media platforms, and most importantly, that Discord. Other than that, I've been your boy Logic. Take care of yourselves and enjoy that new year.